So this is a story I love to tell that always makes people laugh when I tell it. And this is a story I call Childhood Heartbreak. So this happened in 4th grade, way back in the year of 2014. And I had 2 really close friends in the class, because I didn't have a whole lot of friends because I was kind of quiet and shy back then. And I was well acquainted with everybody, but I had 2 really close friends that we would hang out together on the weekend. And one of my friends named, his name's Josh. And my other friend, Miles, we were really good friends. And one day, Miles caught Josh looking at a girl, and I remember this now. And he also told me, Pearson, I think I like Emily. So this was the magical land of 4th grade, and even though we didn't even know what a girl was, dating was a big deal. Even though dating just meant, oh, she's pretty and she's fun to hang out at recess, so yeah, we're gonna hold hands possibly and talk for 3 days, and then we'll never talk again. But still, it was a big dealio. So yeah, we totally encouraged it. So Josh had no idea what to do, and being a dumb 9-year-old kid, we didn't either. So he went up to the one person in our class who he thought, and that person thought, they knew what to do with a girl. My close friend, Miles. You see, Miles was a little bit cocky back then. He thought that just because he knew what sex was and that he knew what the girl's body parts were called, he thought he was the girl expert. But he fooled us, and he definitely fooled Josh by giving him this advice. So, recap. Josh had no idea what to do, but he was like, Miles, I think I like Emily. Can you tell me what to do? And before I tell you what Miles did, I'm just gonna say it's bad. And we both thought Miles knew what he was talking about. So me, Miles, and Josh are still close friends to this day, and I'm surprised that we are after what happened then. You see, Miles thought his genius advice would work, and it was this. Write her love poems, and maybe you should write a song. And of course, he obliged, and I thought it was a great idea, being a dumb 9-year-old kid. So there he was, writing away, making his cheesy poems that were terrible. I don't remember how they were or what they were, but they were awful. And he made about 2 or 3 of them, and then, I'm not sure if I remember this correctly, because this was 5 years ago, but I'm pretty sure he at least sang a couple bars of a song. So Josh wrote this, and me and Miles watched as he gave it to the girl. And we were just like, it's gonna work. Gonna work. It's gonna work so good. And we fooled ourselves. We really fooled ourselves. Yeah. It didn't work. So, he gave her the poems. And I'm not sure if I remember correctly, but I'm pretty sure he sang a song. And I'm pretty sure, being the smug guy I was, I danced in the background while he sang it, along with Miles, who helped him sing it because he was pretty bad. So we watched it all happen, not too opinionated, not knowing whether it was gonna work or not, because we saw the look on her face. She was not very amused. But then she was the bearer of bad news, and he did not take it too well. You see, she had very strong negative feelings towards Josh, and she really let those be expressed on that fateful day. Yeah. So, she got the poems, looked Josh straight in the eye, and she ripped him up, tore him up, one piece by piece, then just all flat out and willy-nilly, and just shredded them until she was done and threw them in the trash can. And then something happened, and that thing that happened was a tear. So, it was not taken too well by Josh, because a little tear went down like this, and then a few more tears went down like this, and he made a sound like this. And he moved his hand like this. And then walked away. So if I remember correctly, which I'm not sure if I do, but I'm pretty sure I do, he either went to his desk or he just went to a safe space where there was just beanbags and stuffed animals that he was the only one who went to that entire year. Now, I'm pretty sure he went to the beanbags, safe space. Yeah, I'm actually like almost positive that's what he did. But he may have not, I don't know. But he went there crying, didn't have the girl he wanted, and he was just letting it all out. So yeah, this whole rejection thing has happened to all of us once or twice, but I'll admit, usually not in 4th grade, and usually we don't cry in a beanbag chair in the middle of a classroom. But hey, it's not terrible. I mean, it was in 4th grade. We were idiotic little kids. And me, Josh, and Miles are still pretty good friends to this day. Even the girl who that happened with still laughs about it with us all the time. So, yeah. And it's a pretty funny story. I really love telling it. And it's very embarrassing for Josh, but he still doesn't mind talking about it. So, thanks for watching, and see you next time.